But I remember the first day he came in, he introduced himself to everybody by saying like, "Hi, my name's Neil, but you can call me Quinlo."
Yeah.
Alright lads, my name's Neil, but call me Quinlo. And just everyone kind of warmed to him then, like it was
Just one to get straight into the year, straight into like not just the year as a whole, because there's a lot of personalities for him to take in, but he like really took an interest in us as individuals.
Kind of gelled the year together as soon as he came in. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that the year weren't gelled together, but it's just he kind of added something. You know what I mean?
He was like, his car drove up and him and his mum got out and she walked him into the junior school entrance and everyone ran to the window like he was some kind of celebrity, and like they were like climbing over one another to see who it was, like looking down from the fourth year room.
I think just his friendliness and just always smiling, he was always happy no matter what was ever going on, whatever boring trips I had you on, he was always smiling. Even when we went to the botanical gardens,
easily hands down have to be the kind of all in approach where everyone was sort of welcome. That was the main thing. I knew like he had so many friends because he had that kind of attitude.
There was never any moment where you couldn't have a conversation with him. He was always open about everything. He was friendly.
He'd just be up for anything, and I just think it was a great, he brought a lot of the year together, I feel, because he was just there as someone who said, just sure, come along, it'll be fine, and there was always people.
he was just really a sociable person, like he always tried to involve people, you know what I mean?
Quite an inspiring trait, and yeah, it's something that not a lot of people have.
Complete genuine, like completely pure genuine. That was him, like.
Yeah, I'd agree.
just his friendliness and his kind of openness, and he was always friendly to everybody. He didn't mind or care who he sat down beside. He would always make the effort to talk to them and become friendly with them and so on.
Usually there's the joker in school, like that's why I really think like it was classes calling you a goon and whatnot.
I just thought he was a really inclusive person, like.
You always knew he was there, like there was like, he walked into a room and he didn't just fall into the background, like he was there, like he was kind of present, like front and centre, like it was always just that kind of feeling with him.
He was always smiling.
One outstanding thing.
His laugh.
Yeah, his laugh, definitely.
Well, the laugh anyway, isn't it?
Like, I think everyone knew when he was happy, you heard the laugh,
Like he was always there for everybody. It didn't matter who you were or where you lived.
Yeah, the music and everything. He had the music as well. But I think just in terms of just character, he's special in that sense,
Well, what's your favourite memory of Neil?
My favourite memory of Neil would, it's a few.
For the summer going into third year, and I saw him, I was still getting a V in the back of my head, and I was waiting in CJ's Barbers in the Cabinteely, and he was getting a pink piss line in his head as well, and it wasn't until near the end of that third year when we found out he was coming to Connacht's, and he lived around the area as well, so it was just common sense that we'd start hanging around.
The way he'd speak to people, and is just so friendly and so funny as well. Like he was, all I can think about now is him in Chinese when in fourth year when we were learning it. Oh, it was too funny. He was just so humorous, and everyone in the year, you could tell that he lit up the room because everyone would just be so happy by his presence because he was hilarious.
And we used to just chill there for hours on end, just chatting to different people, and that was really it, really.
And flood his hair with Dax wax, and he was very proud of his shoes as well, so yeah, they're the two biggest things I remember about him.
I'm a CK Shock, always smelled CK Shock, like every time, and his massive big jacket, like all through winter, and every time we go out he'd always have this jacket on, and like he wouldn't let people like touch it, like wouldn't let anyone wear it or anything, like he was just so protective of this big Hollister jacket.
Bleeding mad thing.
Bleeding mad. Quote unquote bleeding mad.
Like at the end of the day, they're the memories, the good memories that we all have of Neil.
You know I can't put that in.
Yeah, sorry.